I'm here with Kristin Connelly with California Forward. Kristin, can you tell me, why are you involved in the Quality of Life Summit?
Sure. We're really thrilled to be here, part of the Quality of Life Summit, because of the emphasis about coming together, collaborating, and getting involved in the community. California Forward is very interested in connecting with folks in the Inland Empire. It's a very important, large region with a significant stake in our future and shaping it as Californians. So we're currently involved in a statewide effort to hear from Californians about how they want to reform their government and find out how we should be fixing things.
What do you think are some of the major problems or challenges the state is facing right now?
Sure. I mean, the fiscal crisis that we're in is certainly comes top to mind. And, our message is that we were really troubled to hear that the governor and the legislature has reached an impasse on negotiating a budget solution. Our message is to encourage them to get back to work. And we hope that Californians will send that message as well, because our serious issues that the state is facing need attention. We're also focused on working on moving government closer to the people and realigning the state and local government so that we can improve performance and really make government work for the people.
And how does Cal Forward benefit local cities or counties, and how does your program look to better the quality of life?
Sure. Well, we're really convinced that if more people are involved in their government, and if we're able to move accountability for what government does closer to people, so that it's very clear about who's responsible, who's accountable, and increase transparency, then that means that a person can pick up the phone and get more involved. Currently, there's too much of a maze of complex authority and siloed funding streams, so it's not really clear to the average Californian about who's involved. So we're connected. We think that by connecting people to governance reform in this effort and getting people engaged and involved, will help them get involved in implementing significant reforms and improving their communities.
Are you optimistic for the future based on what you're telling me?
I am. California Forward recently did some polling, and about there's no question that the vast majority of Californians are frustrated, but more than 80% of those Californians we surveyed really believe that the state is governable and can be fixed. So the key is to tap into that energy, tap into those ideas so that people can get involved and really make a difference, because it's only by citizens getting involved in their communities that we can bring change.
Most of our viewers are CEOs or business managers or owners. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me, what can they do to assist your program? I mean, I'm a true believer in bipartisanship,
sure,
which we're not seeing.
Right.
What can they do to get involved to help your program?
Sure. Well, the best thing you can do is to find out what reform areas might interest you the most. Go to our website. It's cafwd.org. We are always updating our information about our reform efforts, and there are simple steps that you can do to get involved. If you want to convene, if you're a part of a civic group, a Rotary Club, something like that, we'd love to connect with you and let you know more and find out ways that you can get involved. We even have a spot on our website where you can create a meeting in a box. You can have people over for popcorn and governance reform, so which might sound crazy to some people, but and particularly people who are involved in CEOs and business leaders certainly need to have a seat at the table and need to get and stay engaged in terms of how to improve things, because California Forward strongly believes that government is a means, not an end, and we really need all sectors, particularly the private sector, to get involved.
Can you tell me, how does organizations like IEP work with you, and how can they help you move your program forward?
Sure. I first met with Paul last fall, Paul Bernardino, the president and CEO. IEP is really considered a key partner for anyone who's trying to do anything in the Inland Empire. Because they're a convener of so many important, thoughtful leaders that they can play a key role. It's exciting to hear about the changes that they've just made, and the business council that they're launching, and the collaboration efforts. We think that's exactly what communities need to be doing. So we want to be doing a lot more with IEP. That's why we'll be hosting a meeting with them on April 27th at the Frontier Project in Rancho Cucamonga to dive into some of the details about our reform efforts.
Well, thank you again for your time.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.